Hey guys, it's Chase, and I'm here for the movie review Wednesday with Caitlin as my guest here. And for this week, I wanted to choose one that was a movie that I own that I haven't watched yet, and it is going to be Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. I talked about this for a second in the collection update, and I hadn't watched it yet. But basically, it is about this dinosaur named Patchy who goes through, and that's him right there, the little guy. He's the runt of his litter, and he is trying to kind of get the courage to be a leader for his group and just be more involved and out there and leader-like. But basically, this movie was a little different than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, initially I thought it was going to be like the movie Dinosaur that Disney did a few years ago in like '99 or so. Where it was like they picked real visual locations, like real locations filmed, and then put the dinosaurs there, and they had the story go, like it was just a movie. This one was a little different, like it opens up with real people in it, and they kind of are going to look for the bones that he found, and he's bringing his, his nephew and niece?
I think so, yeah.
Nephew and niece, and they're going to try to find the dinosaur location that he found bones and stuff. And then it's like this kid is a piece of shit to his uncle, and this bird flies down and basically tells him that every fossil has a story to it, and the kid, so basically the movie is being told through this fossil, so this kid will stop being an asshole, basically. Basically, right?
Yeah.
Basically. And throughout this movie, they kind of, when they introduced a dinosaur, they would stop, have a kid narrate what the name of the dinosaur was and the meaning and kind of whatever. So I think, it was less of a movie and more of an educational tool for kids if you're trying to learn about dinosaurs or you're trying to teach your kids about dinosaurs, and it's more of a fun way for them. Because as a movie lover, and all you guys out there who watch this and everything and to watch this movie, you will know that it is like, you're fine with some education in your movies, but you want some story. You want the story to be watchable, and if it's a kid movie, you want it to as well kind of be something that you will watch again. And I don't know if this is one that's based off the story that I would watch again, because the story itself was kind of nah.
Yeah.
But for the educational purposes, it was really good, and visually it was great. I think visually it was very, very beautiful, and it had lots of good locations, and it was really great. Anything to add about?
My main problem with it was the dinosaurs don't move their mouths when they talk, and I don't like that. Like, I feel like it would be. I understand it's supposed to be a kid movie, but if they move their mouths when they talk, I would be able to enjoy it a little better.
Yeah, and to go along with that, the way I felt about these dinosaurs interacting with each other was the way I felt in Breaking Dawn Part 2, or one of those, where the wolves are just kind of staring at each other. You know what I'm talking about?
And it's
the
like
werewolves are staring at each other, and they're just kind of like, "Urgh," and there's just nothing, they're not moving their mouths, it's just kind of the little CGI werewolves are going at it, and they're just kind of dubbed over them talking and fighting.
That, though, it's supposed to be in their head.
Well,
that's the only way they can communicate through their head. This isn't.
Well,
supposed
yeah,
to be
but that's
thoughts.
my point is that it's the same kind of feeling I got. I was just like,
yeah,
move your mouth, maybe, I don't know, like just talk, because and like she just said, we were talking about it after the movie, just before this video, we were talking about how it was like Homeward Bound, like in that movie they don't talk really, they don't move their mouths and all that stuff. They're kind of just communicating to them, they're just kind of communicating, but that was done well because the story was so good, and that you needed that kind of, what I mean, like you knew that's just how they communicate with each other, and the movie was so well done that I think it didn't matter. And with this one, it's like not all the dinosaurs talk. There's only a few dinosaurs that talk to each other, and it's not like them talking would have changed the whole movie completely. It just would have given you something a little bit extra, but overall, I think for your kids, do watch this movie. And if you do love dinosaurs and you want to learn more about them, do watch this movie. And if you're into like landmarks, like I will keep this movie and I will enjoy this movie based off of the visuals. They very, very well shot and detailed in the dinosaurs themselves. But for the story, not so much. So visuals alone, I would rank it 8 out of 10. Story, probably like a 5 out of 10 because it just kind of was, it was kind of there. And you?
Yeah, I agree.
You
It'd probably be maybe a little less than a 5. I don't know. It
Yeah.
wasn't terrible. You just have to take it for what it is.
Yeah, you take it for what it is. If you have kids, like if you watch this review and you have kids and you want to watch this movie, I think y'all all would enjoy it. I think kids will get a kick out of it. I think they'll love it, and it would be really, really good, you know. And again, it's good for them to learn. But like Justin Long played the voice of the main character, and you know, he didn't have an annoying voice, but I think he's one of those. He does one of those voices that you need to see. You need to look at him to hear his voice. Other than that, you're just kind of like, it's Justin Long over a dinosaur. That, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, so overall, it was kind of a meh movie. I think this is the first review that I bought a movie and done a review for where it's been kind of meh. I think the last time I had this not a shitty review, but a bad review was on the Mega Piranha movie that I watched like a year and a half ago. If you haven't seen that, it'll be on my Facebook page, so go look at that. But yeah, so you know, if you like dinosaurs and you want a good kind of family-friendly movie, do check this one out. If you're looking for a really good movie just based off story and everything, don't watch this one. But yeah, so that is my review for this week. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time for, I don't know yet. We'll find out. But we'll see you guys Friday. I don't know. We'll discuss. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.